Is that Sale?
I thought you said you had a trailer, mate.
Sale, I got a trailer.
Did you make it yourself?
I did.
What a
Say
guy.
mashallah.
What a guy.
MashaAllah.
Tabarakallah, mate.
Husky,
Live?
play the trailer.
We're
Husky,
live.
play the trailer.
What are you doing? We're live.
Play the trailer.
I'm gonna bed. I'm gonna bed.
No, man. What are you doing? Leave. What are you doing?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Tune in to Newcastle Fast FM.
On Fast FM in Newcastle.
Newcastle Fast FM.
Why is the
Make
trailer
sure
on the
you
full
tune
screen?
in to Newcastle Fast
Why
FM.
is your face on it?
Fast FM. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Newcastle FM.
Newcastle Fast FM.
What are you doing?
Tune in to Newcastle Fast FM. Like and subscribe on the Facebook and on YouTube.
You know, Omar had to
There he is.
actually take himself off the screen. You know, we'll discuss this after the show. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brothers and sisters, welcome to Newcastle Fast FM and another Real Talk podcast. That's Real Talk right there. What you got? What are you drinking?
Proper copper.
Omar, your mic's muted. What are you drinking, Omar?
I'm having a coffee in here, raising the blood pressure, mate.
Bro, you need to stop drinking coffee, man. You're drinking too much coffee, man.
Got 15 cups a day.
Every day. Anyway, brothers and sisters.
I have to
brothers
raise
and
my
sisters-
blood
brothers-
pressure. Mate.
Just give me a second. Let me do this introduction.
What a day to be sick. Honestly, what a day. Your show, health and well-being, and you're not well. High blood pressure, you know. What is this?
Just so the brothers and sisters are listening, yeah, just be careful who your friends are, because some brothers just cuss you out behind the scene. When you
Wait,
talk
let's start. Let's start the show, please. Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. Welcome to Newcastle Fast FM and another Real Talk podcast with myself, your brother Suhail, your brother Hassan, and your brother Omar. Alhamdulillah. Brothers and sisters, if you're listening, share some likes, you know, send some salams, all that kind of stuff. All right. Now, we've been doing a few shows now, alhamdulillah, and we've touched on, I think, some really good topics. Last week's show, we started talking about mental health, and I think this spilled into today's show. And I've got to give credit where credit's due. The credit was due to our beloved brother Omar, who actually thought, you know, this is a good show to do. And we're going to talk about health and well-being. And I know it's probably a show that not most people want to talk about, or they feel that they are deficient in some place, in some way, shape or form in this particular topic. But I think, you know what, it's one of those things where you bite the bullet and you start, you know, you got to do some real talk sometimes. And so we're going to talk about it today, inshallah. So, Brother Omar, Bismillah.
Bismillah, alhamdulillah, ala rasulullah, amma ba'd. Start off by praising Allah, seek His aid and help, and whoever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guides, there's none who can misguide, and whoever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala misguides, there's none to guide, and I bear witness that no one has the right, there's none to have the right to worship except Allah. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is his slave and his final messenger.
So, Omar, why the show, man? Why the show?
I'm getting there, brother. I'm getting there.
Sorry, bro.
Give me a chance. Don't lower my blood pressure even more than what it is, bro. I know you're cussing me out. You know what I mean?
I never cuss you out, bro. It's all love, man.
No, alhamdulillah, I think this is a very important topic personally, considering that, alhamdulillah, you hit the nail on the head when we were talking about mental health.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about health in generally as well. So I think this plays a very important part for people who are suffering mentally as well, which I'm going to go in depth a little bit more. Well, I'll go in more in detail. So basically, you know, I think, you know, part of the mental health issues are based on our habits that we get into on a daily basis, yeah. And even Ali, I think it was Ali radiallahu anhu, when he mentioned that it's strange how the believer sacrifices his health over wealth, and then his wealth over health. Can't remember the exact detail, inshallah. If someone can pick it up for me, jazakallah khair for that. And, but it's very, very important that we do talk about health, and especially in the Asian and the African ethnicity. This is something we are really, really poor about, man. Personally, I think alhamdulillah, Allah's blessed me with, yes, I do have my moments where I do treat myself, alhamdulillah. But I think Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed me, the age, especially the age that I'm at. And I think personally, the age that people are in now, like when they get to my age, they truly, truly give themselves up. And what I mean by give themselves up, alhamdulillah, I'm not saying what this is wrong. Alhamdulillah, may Allah bless your family. But, when we start having commitments, we start having family, we start having children, all that sort of stuff, we tend to forget. We basically let ourselves go. Yeah.
Yeah.
To such an extent that we can't even get out the couch, man. And our mothers and our daughters and our wives are stuck in the kitchen 24/7, cooking and all that sort of stuff. We're that lazy that we can't even get out on our backsides to wash the dishes and help our women of Islam. Whether it's a daughter, whether there's a wife, whether, and don't get us wrong, yes, women, alhamdulillah, generally they like doing that for their husband, and that's what, I'm not saying that they're slaves in the kitchen. Please don't take take my words in offense. But I think the health and personally makes a massive, massive impact to your mental attitude and those around you. And you are what you eat, they say. You are what you eat, they say, yeah? So if you're going to go out there and eating junk, yeah, you can go and have a little kebab, or you're going to have it at 3-4 o'clock in the morning, or even 11 o'clock at night, yeah? Bro, there's people doing that, bro. There's taxi drivers, bro, stay up 3-4 o'clock in the morning, they'll go and have a kebab, a spice and punjab. You don't know what spice and punjab is. It's in Newcastle, yeah? It's Ari, like. But you know what I mean? Or, but the thing is, though, the question is, and then we wake up the next day and we say we're stressed or we're going through depression and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Your body, what you're doing is, when you feed the soul, you got to, you also, you feel great about yourself when you feed the soul. Something simple as even praying salah or something like that, you feel good about yourself. Yeah. But your body has your right upon you as well, and you are what you eat. Yeah. And if you don't do justice to your body, then your body itself won't do justice against you. Yeah. When people say, when you buy your clothes, we look after our clothes, we look after our cars, we want to keep the service up to date and all that sort of stuff to keep our car running, man, but your body has a service. You need to do your MOT on your body, man. You know what I mean? Because your body is either going to make you or it's going to break you. And part of the reason why you find people dying so quickly and early is because of the foods that we eat, man. If you look at our percentages of the Asian mentality and also the ethnic minority out there, we are the highest when it comes to diabetes, we're heart failures, heart attacks. Mate, if we wanted to, we don't even need to go and conquer oil, man. We've got full cooking oil in our kitchens, bro. You know what I mean? We've got tanks now, bro. Because of what we basically eat. And I'm not saying this is a bad thing, but if you want to really change your whole mentality and your attitude, you got to feed your soul and as well as your body the right equipment, the right fuel, to feel good about yourself and to feel brilliant about yourself. But if you're going to let yourself go by eating kebabs and eating, honestly, like I'll give you an example. I train, and the brothers know I really do train. Alhamdulillah, I look after myself. And there are times when I go out and I will treat myself. I'll go out and I'll have a pizza because alhamdulillah, I know I can. But I'll be perfectly honest with you, the next day I train just as hard. But my body is actually working against me. My body actually sends signals to me that, why did you do it yesterday? Like my performance drops, My performance drops so much because of all that junk that I've took in, that I don't have the fuel that I would if I ate healthy. It's not all about eating healthy all the time, because if you don't keep the right balance, then that could work against you. Your blood pressure, if you don't keep that right, it can go very, very low. If you're not keeping up your salts and you're not having your right fluids during the day, this can work out. Alhamdulillah, I was in Bradford yesterday and my family wouldn't let us go home, man. And my daughter, alhamdulillah, she was in my arms. She wouldn't leave us, obviously, because they're in Bradford for quite a long time, for a while now. And she wouldn't leave us. And they were, we were just having a little, just with the family and stuff, just having a bit of catch up and having a bit of fun and stuff, and then they got this meter to check my temperature. Obviously I've come out of town. They wanted to check to see if I was okay and all that sort of stuff. I said, yeah, bismillah, let's go, innit? So I'm having my
check.
Huh?
Coronavirus check to make sure you're not sick.
No, my mother-in-law she's bedbound. She hasn't recovered from a stroke, bro. So she has like a temperature check and also like a where you put your finger in the it's like a finger monitor. And it test to see if you've got a high temperature or anything of that sort. So if you've got a high temperature, it kind of indicates you might be running with a flu. Could be corona symptoms because it's basically doctors are saying it's like a flu basically for someone who's fit and healthy. Yeah. It's the vulnerable that you've got to watch out for, because it can affect them really badly. So obviously my Sophia, she's born with a hole in her heart, and I really, really, got to look out for her as well. Yeah. So anyway, they put the finger monitor on us, and I was 98%, which is where it should be for temperature, alhamdulillah. But my blood pressure was down to 43. And obviously it was my cheat day, so I just finished off eating the margarita pizza. Had some kebabs.
Plain one, isn't it?
Yeah, plain.
Sometimes a plain pizza is nice,
But actually, it's actually really good. It's actually really good. But I don't really go all out. I treat myself, but a margarita pizza is just what I really need. And I'm sorted. But then hits the spot, alhamdulillah, hits the spot with some ice cream, and then I finished off with some nice strawberry and vanilla ice cream. Okay, and I was like, oh yeah,
chocolate sauce and that.
Well, I wasn't going to go too far, I just wanted to have a nice little, cheat day, So anyway, I checked the monitor. My blood pressure was down to 43. So I made the excuse. I goes, no, I just ate, man. That's why my blood pressure is low when you're dafty. If your blood pressure was low, it should be high. Do you know what I mean? What you going on about? Who you fooling? And then subhanAllah, I got down to 33. So I Googled it just to check. And basically, that's like really serious. You're
low
about
blood pressure.
Well, 33 is critical. You're almost ready to faint.
Awesome. Or you're going to. Were you ready? Did you feel it?
No, bro, I was shattered, man. Honestly, I was literally shattered. So anyway, Ayla, my youngest one, mashallah, she's very attached, She forgot about everybody in the room. Dada was there, wanted to just chill with Dada. She knew Dada was going to run out. So she just sat next. Every time I got up, she said, Dad, sit. So anyway,
how old is she?
She's only 2, bro. She's only 2. She telling me to sit, bro. She tell me to sit.
Go on,
I'm like, what do you think of this? So took her upstairs, came at 11 o'clock and wanted to go home. And they were like, the family was going, nah, you're not going with that sort of temperature. They checked my temperature. They says, you're not going home. So anyway, I went upstairs, ready to put Ayla to bed. And I was ready to go. Bro, honestly, I knocked out before her, man. I was out. So this is why I want to talk about, your health and your well-being, man. Because, you've got to do justice, man. And I think mainly to do with it is because, I train so much. I don't keep up with my fluids. So when I Googled it and stuff, it was literally saying that you may not have, and I've cut salt out of my diet. I keep my salt to the bare minimum, man. And,
why is that?
And even because salt is, it gives you high blood pressure, but if you don't but if you don't have the right intake of salt, it can work against you. So I do cut off my salt to a bare minimum. It's hydration as well. It could be thyroid issues as well. There's a gland in your neck there as well, which basically, which you may need to consult a doctor and stuff. But alhamdulillah, I think I kind of figured it out. I think it was because I don't really drink a lot. When I train, I don't keep up with my fluids. And this is very, very important. An average male generally needs to have 2 liters of water a day, to keep all the minerals in and all that sort of stuff, And, if you don't, and this makes a very, very negative impact to your mental state, Look, I mean, I haven't took it seriously, but my family were really serious. Like, literally, I got home. She rang my auntie. She says, can you please check on Umar because his blood pressure is really low. And I'm not taking it seriously. So my auntie rang her. She goes, what the hell, what are you doing? And I goes, look, no, what you want us to do is, I'm not, it happened. So, I'm going to be on top of it now and I'll fix it. It's just me. I'm training every day.
Bro. May Allah bless our mothers, man. Our mothers are the ones that really always, when it comes to our health, they're always the first ones to look out for us and make sure we're all right and stuff. And my mum's the same, you know, making sure that, you know, if I'm ill, it's always my mum that's there looking out and making sure I've got what I need to. And you know, and if you think about it, like, you know, we've all got kids and stuff. Yeah, it's like when the kids are sick, it's the mothers.
It's the mothers, bro.
Mothers that are dealing with it, right? They're the ones that are up all night having to deal with it. Yeah. You know, when the kids have got temperatures, they're the ones that are making sure that, you know, they don't get sleep and they are exhausted by it.
For real.
I just, you know, this topic is something that it is something that's really, it is an important topic, and I think you're right, it's not talked enough about. But I did put a question up there, and the question is, though, so why are we so bad at maintaining good health? And I'm just talking about health in general. I'm not talking about, you know, I mean, I know you're focusing on what we consume and stuff, and our you know, our weights and that kind of stuff, but generally health in general, right? Because health is related to all sorts of things, what we eat, you know, the exercise that we do and all that kind of stuff. It's all related, right? But why is it? What is it about? Maybe I'm picking on Asians. Maybe it's not wrong to pick on Asians, but let's just say generally, right? Why are we so bad at maintaining our health? Now, I know you touched on something because I wrote it down, right? You touched about on Asian cooking, man, right? And you're right, bro. I mean, look at the amount of ghee and, you know, tail that we use in our cooking. Bro, it's not the good stuff, right?
The paranthas, mate. The paranthas, mate. The paranthas.
You know the Ramadans. That used to be the Ramadans, right?
Me, bro.
I was every day paranthas this Ramadan, mate. I was like, yeah, alhamdulillah, I'm good. My fitness is there. Just give me paranthas, mama. Just give me a paranthas.
But it's not. To be fair, it's not good. But
I felt horrible.
You know, like the generations grew up on that. But here's something, right? The generations that used to do it back home, right? They didn't live a sedentary lifestyle. They lived a very active lifestyle. Like, because I remember a very close friend of mine, his granddad, may Allah bless him and grant him Jannah, right? He used to tell me, and he used to say that, yeah, we used to eat all that food, but we used to go to the farm. We used to go on the farm. We used to like milk early mornings, milking the cows, doing all the you know, plowing all the fields and all the rest of it. We used to do all that. He goes, we used to tail ourselves up, yeah, do squats, do, you know, exercise even before we even started going on the fields. So like I think we've got you know, like the problem I think's happened is we've taken the cooking with us, but not, you know, kept up maintained the lifestyle that goes with it, I guess. I don't know the answer to it.
No, you know what it is, you hit the nail on the head, brother, you know, because like, yes, you're right. We've brought all the tradition with us, but we haven't brought the activeness with us. And to be honest, in the country that we're living in, we can't. You know, can you go out there and milk a cow? You know, you can't. You know what I mean? So you know,
you go Town Moor if you want. Give it a try.
And deal with and try to milk one of the Her Majesty's cows, mate. And you probably end up getting shot, mate. To be honest,
probably. But there's an amazing.
Alhamdulillah, you know, I think the answer to that question is we are living in a society where, or in a culture where it's all about laziness, bro. Come on, man. You had families where they used to wash their clothes with their bare hands, man. We use washing machines, bro. We've become that lazy, bro. We've become that lazy that we can't even wash dishes, mate. We got dishwashers.
Look how lazy it is, yeah. Husky, will you sit up straight, please? Bro. Husky, sit up straight, please, man. You're like, look at the levels.
Straight.
Look at the levels.
Sitting up straight. Hold on, let me.
Hold on.
Listen, I was relaxed, man. What are you doing to us? Oh.
Get it level. Look at this. Look at you down here.
Hold on.
Right. There we go. Thank you. That's a bit better. That's my OCD. What are you doing, man? Where are you going?
Now I can sit back.
My OCD.
I need to sit
anyway, but you know what, Omar? Just to add to that, bro. I mean, I think you're absolutely right. I think the lifestyles we live, I think it's designed to make things easier. Like, look at the cars now, for example. The cars are made so much easier that you don't have to. You know, bro. Do you remember when you first started driving and you had the manuals and they didn't have power steering? Bro, bro, that's a proper workout. That now
those forearms. Yeah, I mean,
those cars drive themselves now. But
buys and tries right there.
Going back to health, I think this is a really, really powerful statement by Imam Shafi. Imam Shafi, he said that health is a crown that the healthy wear, but which only the sick can see. You know when you're ill and when you're sick, bro, you know when you're ill and you're sick, you're like, and you're looking at other healthy people, you're like, wow, you guys have got crowns on your heads because you take it for granted that you don't see how healthy you guys are. And you know what? Let's understand. Let me just put an Islamic understanding of when things like sickness and health and that kind of thing. You know, when Allah does cause a person to be sick, for example, if a person catches the flu or something like that, you know, that is a means of removing your sins. Yeah, from a spiritual perspective, that is a means that, you know, I mean, like I had my appendix out. Oof.
Oh, I remember that.
Bro, that was severe pain. And I don't think I've felt pain like that, you know. And I've seen, for example, family members having kidney stones. And bro, they say that kidney stones is like one of the worst pains a person can go through. And you're like, you know what? And you're and you're sitting there and you're having that empathy for that individual, but at the same time, you're like, subhanallah, man, that's, you know, from a spiritual perspective, when I felt that pain in my appendix, like that, my appendix was going to burst, right? And they were going to, and so that pain that I went through, bro, they give me morphine. Whew. That morphine.
Good stuff,
yeah. Morphine, yeah. But it's like you realize, and the Islamic side kicks in for you because you're like, yeah, you know what? Allah's removing my sins because of that. I've done something. Allah's removing my sins because of it. And, you know, that's kind of a mentality I think sometimes we've got to take and we have to understand. But I totally take on board what you're saying, bro. This is a really important topic and a really important...
you know, Islamically...
Just 1 second there, sorry. Brothers and sisters who are watching, please share your thoughts on this topic. What are your thoughts on this topic? What could you please add to this topic? Why do we have such a unhealthy lifestyle? What's the contributions for that? How can we improve it? What's the means and ways on improving that? And I want to touch on this because, like, I got a really good friend of mine in Kuwait. Big up my brother Abdulaziz. You know, we have some really mad chats about like the addiction of sugar, right? Bro, you know they say sugar is more addictive than cocaine.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
You reckon it's
And
true?
so, like, I don't know, but like it is
you
an
know,
addiction. Food in
Yeah.
itself is an addiction. And linking it back to when you talk about like mental health, linking it back to that, when people get depressed, they do tend to, you know,
Of sugar.
binge. They binge on food. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
so
right.
It's a vicious cycle that people go through as well. How do you break that cycle as well, bro? So I'm just throwing these things out there. Maybe for some
I was going to
discussion.
say, do you think habits have anything to do with it?
I don't think, you know,
life.
habits do have a big thing to do with it, you know. But honestly, you can have those habits considering that you're watching what you're eating. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'll give you an example. Yeah, a person right now, I'll be 100% guarantee you, as I'm speaking, there'll be someone out there feeling completely miserable, and that's all because to do with because of their eating habits. You know, like that message there from a brother from Pakistan. Yeah, he can literally sister. Sorry, she can literally chill. Yeah, have her roti, dal, salan. Yeah, and she'll go out there and milk the cow, and she's done a bit, man. You know, and you know, come back to women as well. You know, women, mashallah. You know, you hit a very, very valid point as well when you said that may Allah bless our women, because when the husband gets ill or the kids get ill, the women play the big part. You know, and it really annoys me that I see a man out there who look at their women at a very low level, man. You know, tomorrow you're gonna have tomorrow, or you may have even daughters, of your own. And if you look at your wife very low, just remember, look at your daughter there. That is your blood. And what we say in Urdu, that is your khun. Yeah? And tomorrow, she'll be married to someone else's house. And if you look at low to your women, tomorrow, that certain future husband is going to look low at your daughter, man.
Good point.
And that is the burden. That is the burden you have to deal with because you're repeating the cycle. And mentally, that messes you up, man. But, you know, I'll give you an example. Alhamdulillah, you know, when I do eat healthy, when I cut off all the junk, and I do have my habits because alhamdulillah, I do. Like, for example, it's very sporty. In sports, when you cut off your diet, we go crazy on sweets, because we cut our carbs so much, and we fuel more on protein and stuff. We literally go on a binge where we just basically act like kids, man. We go on those, but remember those sugar straws, man. We get loads of them. We get fruit salad, and we just go crazy on sweets, bro. Because and I'm not gonna lie, I went to pick up a pack of sweets. I'm not gonna mention the name, right? Because some people have some issues with them, right? But anyway, alhamdulillah, bismillah, I'm good. Haribo's, bro.
Haribo's,
bro. Anyway, look to the carbohydrates on a Haribo, bro. I was bouncing when I took a couple, bro. Take me out for a run, mate. I'm on this. The Haribos, bro. The sugar levels in a Haribo is unbelievable, man. And I mean, I can talk and brag about healthy eating as much as I want, but honestly, unless you brothers and sisters start experiencing eating healthy, like honestly, just have a chicken salad, or tuna with real good superfoods like spinach leaves, kale, all that sort of stuff, and
kale. I mean,
you see when you say right, they're already bringing a negative mentality.
No, but it is nasty. It is nasty. I'll eat spinach. Hold on, I'll eat the spinach. I'll eat the spinach.
But let me finish. Let me finish, though.
I'll eat the red peppers, but kale.
Let me finish, bro.
Kale sag, bro.
No, it's not.
Spinach is sag, bro.
No, spinach sag is something else. Sag is another type of.
It's not kale.
I think it might be.
No, it's not kale. Can anyone fact check that, please? Let me get some.
Bro, spinach is sag, man, bro. What's going on?
Is kale? Hold on. Is kale sag? Can we get some fact check?
Listen, I need to clear this.
Stop googling it.
I am googling it.
Is kale sag?
Spinach is sag, bro.
Nasty, bro. I can't. I tried it. I tried to get on it, but anyway, sorry. Carry on. What you're saying.
Kale is sag, bro.
Okay, I'll give you that anyway. Look. Let me just get to the topic, bro. Yeah. Okay. You see, when you go and all that sort of stuff, already you're putting psychological into your mind. You're not accepting that. Sag is good, but the thing is, look,
sag is good.
Look, I don't like kale. I'll be perfectly honest. I don't like kale, but I know what benefit that's going to give me to my body. Yeah.
Good point. I'll give you that.
Yeah. I don't like spinach. Yeah.
I like spinach.
No, but you spinach. Have you ever ate spinach leaves, bro?
Yeah, I like them. I eat them raw.
Sometimes I feel like I'm a rabbit, mate.
I'll eat them raw, mate. Popeye, mate.
Sometimes I feel like I'm a rabbit, mate. You know what I mean? Just like, eating this leaf.
No, I don't like spinach.
Do you not think
avocados? You like avocados, lads?
Avocados.
Do you not think
chicken and avocado,
bro? Do you know this is the hard thing about diets, right? Or eating healthy? It doesn't taste nice, bruv. That's the problem.
Well, obviously,
diets don't taste nice. It's not obvious. That's the thing. That's why it's very hard to keep it up. Because it doesn't taste nice.
No. I disagree. I disagree.
Yes or no? Yes or no? Look, because the thing is, you crave certain foods. You crave sugars, bro. You crave sugars. You crave.
What it is? Even with those salads that I do, you know what the little trick I do with that, is that's why I use. Nah, bro. Honestly, salad, just a bit of salad cream on the salad, bro. It's so good. Or Thousand Islands, on the salad. We mix it with chicken. Thousand Islands, all that sort of stuff. These are nice little tricks, to make your salad taste nice, bro. Do you know what I mean? So,
I don't disagree.
Brothers, you see, brothers and sisters, listen, one second. So when you go and McDonald's, right? Okay, and you go and have a fillet of fish burger, that is gonna make you look like Mrs. Doubtfire, who just went blank there, and Nutty Professor, who just in the middle.
I can still hear him giggling away. Like a little school.
No, but I'm saying it.
I'm Mrs. Doubtfire. He just called you Nutty Professor, and me, Mrs. Doubtfire.
So I'll take it.
That's all I'm saying, innit? So you have a choice. So alhamdulillah, I get results. So you get results, you get results. But brothers are laughing, but alhamdulillah,
I agree with you. But hold on a second, Omar.
Sorry, bro.
I'm saying, no,
We're the
hold on,
wrong guys.
sorry.
Wrong
We're
guys
saying,
for this.
you got the wrong guys to talk about this as well. What we're
Seriously.
saying is, bro, if you had the choice, I'm taking Husky's point on board. Okay, I'm sorry.
What's he doing?
Yara,
What's he
sorry,
doing?
Yara. He's eating a pizza, man.
Cracking
He's munching a pizza.
up himself. Is he eating pizza?
Okay,
Margarita.
listen, I'm just saying.
All right, Mrs. Doubtfire, calm yourself down.
I'm
Do
just
it like
saying.
a lady, innit?
Hold
Do it
on,
like a lady, bro.
hold on. I'm just saying. I'm taking on Husky's point on board. Yeah, like it doesn't taste nice. Now, if you had the option where you could, and like the bros living in
I
Saudi,
disagree,
I know
yeah.
Saudis. Oh, hold on a second. Let me just go through this. My thought process on this. Like Saudi is open for like all different types of foods, right? So the choice and the option is so
KFC.
open. Would you wait? Let me just argue your point for you 1 second. So
Everything.
instead
I'm
of
backing you up. I got your back
instead
here.
of- like if you had the option of
Yeah.
having a chicken salad or going for a bucket of fried chicken, bro, it's so tempting to choose the latter rather than the former. And that's the problem.
No. You know what it is? You know why? Because it's the end result to that is, and it's honestly, this is the honest opinion, because it's a fast food chain, mate. Yeah.
Good point.
It's so hard for you to go out your backside and prepare that meal when you can just make a simple phone call and your food is there.
Well, yeah, that's
guarantee
again
you-
going back to the lifestyle and what we're living in and the society we live in.
Exactly.
It's catered for that, right? It's catered for
Also
that.
your friends and family, bro. If everyone's eating that around you, it's very hard to get away
That's
from
a huge thing, bro. That's a huge thing.
I switch off me, you know, alhamdulillah, and I think Allah's given me, but this is where it comes to mental strength, yeah? To find out exactly how weak you are, yeah, is you falling into that. And then don't go running around telling people that I'm suffering here because you caused it yourself. Now, sorry, maybe I've elaborated that wrong. Yes, it's good to seek advice, but if you're not going to clear your errors in the beginning, how do you expect a change to happen? Because you're falling into these errors and you're not doing any benefit to yourself, yeah? Alhamdulillah, may Allah bless you guys, with great health. I mean, I could be fit, and if Allah decrees for me to collapse on the floor, that's what Allah's decreed for me. However, I'm still doing justice to my body. Why? Because I'm treating it the right way, to such an extent. Even Umar al-Khattab, yeah, when he saw one of his companions with just a slight little belly fat, what did he do?
He poked it.
He poked it and said, "What you doing, mate?"
Well, the Prophet of Islam had a belly later in life.
Yeah, but that's
there's a hadith about when he used to race with Aisha radiallahu anha.
Yeah.
When he used to win the races early on, but then later on in life, Aisha used to win.
As he got older,
I'm saying of course.
As he got older,
yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. I mean, there's no, as a young, fit, healthy, young person, there's no real excuse, really, is there?
So,
can I just add another point on this then? What's your thoughts and views on fat shaming then?
Who's been shaming? Like, have I shamed any of you?
There are
Mrs. Doubtfire, I'm not a professor. Yeah, fair enough. Do you know what I mean?
But huh?
I'm just saying a little bit of shaming going on. I'm just saying.
No, but there is a big thing in society now about like fat shaming, and there's other ones about women.
It's a big thing right now.
They call it other sort of shaming, like women who are
body shaming,
women who are promiscuous. That kind. Huh?
Yeah. That's right.
That kind of all different types of shaming, but that's another one. What are your thoughts on that?
That's not shaming, bro. Hey, look, listen, that's not shaming. That's called bullying, bro. People need to get their facts right. It's not fat shaming. It's called bullying, bro. You know what I mean? I can be brown and I can get bullied, mate. Someone can be black and get bullied with it. You don't call it racism, yeah? It's bullying at the end of the day, yeah? It's testing, it's mental strength, And yes, there are people who are genetics-wise, they are created, basically they can't help it. I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is when you have the choice, when you have the choice out there to choose from what you could be. Look, at the end of the day, we have kids. We want to be good role models to them. We don't want to pass on the same sort of thing. I hear all the time. Oh, I want my kid to be the next Mike Tyson or the next Khabib, or I want to be the next, Usain Bolt, who can do that. But bro, if you're sitting in the house all day, having your cup of coffee and drinking and having a nice cake 24/7, how do you expect your kid to be a good role model, man?
Yeah, true.
How do you expect your kid to be a good future, man?
No, you're right. You're
You
absolutely right.
can't get up your own backside. Your women of Islam tell you, go out there, do something, man. Don't just sit there with that big beer belly. Do you know what I mean? Out there, you know what I mean? Like, show your kids that you're a good role model so they can be positive for you. But no, you want to go and smoke crack and cocaine, and you say my life is all downhill. Yeah, you're not doing it. Slap yourself and smell the coffee, man. Do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I'm just saying, and I'm attacking all. Look, I'm attacking all sorts. Like even it's not just about people who are eating junk food, bro. Even those who are dealing with drugs, bro. If you look at the state of them, man, when they look in the mirror as well, they think they're normal. But if you look at them, they look wrong, man. Their skin, their bones on the cheek are sticking out.
Yeah, it all goes in. It all goes in. The teeth fall out.
The eyes are popping and all that sort of stuff,
Yeah.
man. You walk around thinking you're a bad boy, you're a bad girl. Let me just slap yourself a few times, man, and wake up, man. Do you know what I mean? How are you a bad boy? And some of these sisters, man, who are going to want to marry a bad boy. Yeah, listen, you want someone who wants to treat you like a scum. What the hell's wrong with you, man? Wake up and smell the coffee, man. What you want is a man who's going to respect you. And, listen, even real top dogs, gangsters, real gangsters don't even treat their women like these so-called bad boys, man. They know how precious a woman is, regardless of what side of the coin she is, whether she's, there's people there's an Italian gangster who reverted to Islam, and he's married and alhamdulillah, and he treats his woman. Yeah, he treats his woman with respect. He said he's never, come across and found Islam about women and justice has never come so justified. And I thought from the society I've came from, we were doing justice to women, man. And that's what you call a real man, mate. You women going out there and you see brothers out there, coming out, I've been through this and I've been through that, marrying some of these sisters, man. I swear I'll smash their face in if I saw them, bro. Do you know what I mean? They're giving Muslims bad names, bro. You know what I mean? They're getting using, abusing. I've went through this lifestyle. I've went through this. I went through it. You've been through nothing, man. You have been through nothing. The fact that you're alive is a blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And people go out there, man, and they talk about I'm this and I'm that, I'm rude boy and I'm do this. I see you, I'll slap you and I'll pin you to the ground, bro. You know what I mean? Send me the location, I'll come down myself if you've got a problem. Do you know what I mean? But I hate it with a passion, bro. But the thing is, when it comes to going out there and doing a simple run, wallahi, I'll go out on a run every day. And, alhamdulillah, I do a bit of, fitness on the side and stuff. And some of the kids that I see on the road with their mum and their parents, man, alhamdulillah, the smiles I get. And some of the so-called bad boys who are in the... One second, let me finish. Let me finish. And some of the bad boys who are in the parks, they look, man, and they admire you, man. They really admire you, man. They're like, whoa. Do you know what I mean? We thought we were class knocking up a joint here. We're looking at this guy is something else, man. And when you see that, subhanAllah, it inspires you even more. Because why? Because you know what it is? You're doing justice to your community. Because why? You're showing the future that you know what it is? You're never too late. And there is always a possibility. If I can do it, you can follow. Kids out there are just looking for that little role model on the streets there. And I'm nothing special, bro. Alhamdulillah, Allah just bless me wherever I go, but I'm nothing special. But Allah puts people in certain places to show, and I'm telling you now, brothers and sisters, if you're listening, you getting into bad habits, eating junk food, or even smoking a bit of weed and all that sort of getting alcohol, that's only going to make you a mug out of you, man. Islam is going to do true. No, when you obey Allah and His Messenger, and like I say, I'm no saint here, I'm no perfect, but I do my best to become a better Muslim every day. And when you do something, when you obey Allah and His Messenger, wallahi, He will bless you and He will honor you in ways, like you could never imagine. SubhanAllah, some of the stuff I see when I go in there, when I go and run, is some of the kids, bro, people, strangers, that's all they are. They see me on the road and stuff. Honestly, Richie lad, big up to you. Wait until I see you, bro. I'm gonna sort you out. Dip some garlic sauce in you. You know what I mean?
Okay, just want to make a clarification. I made a mistake on the hadith before. The hadith I put before was about Aisha radiallahu anha and the Prophet of Islam when they raced. It was Aisha radiallahu anha that put on the weight. Just want to.
All right.
Not the Prophet, as the hadith says.
I was going to say because when he used the stones, I was like, hold on, but look, there is a certain age you hit where everything, you know, that's it, you know.
Your metabolism slows down completely, really.
Yeah, exactly. But you know, look,
I just want to, sorry, bro. I wanted to come on to a point here about, subhanAllah. I forgot what it was. Sorry, carry on. I'll make a note of it.
Umar, what motivates you, man? Umar, what motivates you to get out there? Like, you've just come back from a long drive and to get out there and go for that jog, even though you're knackered. What's the motivation?
Oh, you know, I'm giving you away some secrets. Yeah, you know, no, alhamdulillah.
Help the brothers out. You know,
obviously, that's what you're here for.
You know, there is. You know, one thing I look at is I'm in no competition with no one. It's just me, myself, and I. Yeah. Maybe that come out a little bit wrong. Sorry, I'm not selfish here, yeah. But what I is, I always will strive to be better every day. Now, if the brothers between us, they know, alhamdulillah, Allah's blessed us with some of the things where I actually compete, you know. And there are some of the times where I will go out of town where I'll have to travel 2 hours away and I'll have to compete. So sometimes I think, you know, hold on, I've just come back from a 2-hour journey, yeah. Alhamdulillah, I've got my rest, yeah. But what if I had to go somewhere? And if I wasn't mentally prepared, yeah, that's going to affect me. So always strive to be better every day. But not only that, I want the energy. So alhamdulillah, you know, when it comes to worshipping Allah and showing a good role model to my kids in the future, you know, they're showing that, you know, their dad's always active. Tomorrow, you know, if I sit back and kick it back and chill, do you know what I mean? What example will I be showing to my future, man? You know what I mean? And, you know, and the whole, you know, and alhamdulillah, I'm not the first, and I don't think, and the fact that, you know, alhamdulillah, I have daughters, yeah, and a lot of people, you know, so people need to understand the difference between culture and Islam. Islam doesn't permit any woman not to stay fit and stay active, yeah, but the men today want to keep them and tie them between the chairs and do injustice. Now, there is a certain, there is a certain precaution you need to take. Yes, 100%, because they are women. Yeah. And you should protect your women. But if they want to be in your backyard and just exercise, allow them, because it's basically in the house, man. Do you know what I mean? Don't say, no, you can't do this. You want, you know, alhamdulillah. So if, you know, what annoys me the most is you'll see many men today, they look at a so-called fit woman, yeah, who's training, building, showing this physique, and then when our own daughter or wife wants to do it, no, astaghfirullah. Can't do this, bro. Can't do this. How dare you do this? So, bro, you know, let me tell you something, this brother. If that is your justification, then do true justice. Don't you go looking behind the scenes. Kill is Sag. There you go, man. Kill is Sag. So why are you hating Kill, bro?
Mate, I like Sag.
Aziz Bashir, man. He works in a takeaway. He works in a takeaway.
Oh, that's actually a revelation for me. I didn't know this.
Well, there you go, mate.
Yeah. Get some kale. We having Sag tonight.
No. Kale, bro. Kale tonight, bro.
No, make it Sag, bro.
But, you know.
No, I'm joking. I was joking. Relax.
So, alhamdulillah, you know, so coming to basically, you know, the talks about, you know, making sure what you eat. I think personally, this is a massive impact to your mentality. The day. All right, mate. If you don't want me to, you know, I'm happy not you to show my mush, mate. It's all good. Is it disappeared? No, but alhamdulillah, coming back to eating healthy and stuff, I think people need to understand that there's a balance of eating well and also being healthy. If you want to really test your mind, yeah, how deep you can go and how strong your mentality is, just try it, man. Yes, get off your backside. Go and make some food, healthy food. Bro, you don't even have to have salad. You don't even do what I need to do, where mixing in salad and all that sort of stuff. Go on the grill, man. Put some lamb chops on the grill. Yeah, marinate it a bit, fine, no problem. But do some justice. Put some cherry tomatoes, bro. Everybody loves cherry tomatoes, innit? And the salad, you know, whack it on, you know, or red onions, and you know, and mix it up. Bro, beautiful, man. But the thing is, alhamdulillah, you're doing justice to your body. You're keeping yourself fit. The Prophet ﷺ says everyone's in their youth until the age of 40, man. Today you see 35-year-olds, I can't do this anymore, I'm getting old, man. Bro, the Prophet ﷺ said you are in the age of youth until 40, bro. So if the Prophet ﷺ says you're still in your youth until the age of 40, why are you saying my life is coming to an end? Liverpool just became champions, man. After 30 years, man. And the reason why I'm saying that is, like, you know, the reason why I'm saying is, look, it's a perfect example of saying never ever give up, man. There's many of these examples to show that people have been striving and they're waiting for their turn. Liverpool, after 30 years, became champions, man. It shows never ever give up. And look at Liverpool, man. I think it's going to convert to Islam, man. Have you seen the new chant of Mo Salah?
No.
Mo Salah is a gift from Allah.
Oh.
Mashallah. And he goes, he's so boring, but he's always scoring, bro. You know what I mean? Right?
Can I just throw something out at you, Omar? Because I think maybe, and Allah knows best, if any of our listeners who are listening right now, if, let's say, they wanted to improve their health, their fitness, their eating habits, etc., what would be your advice for them?
First of all, you know, if you're making a decision, yeah, be serious about it. Don't just say one day, or, you know, look, even if this conversation today has made somebody move, yeah, you know, like, you know, didn't, you know, something make you move about it, you know, then make the move. But when you make the move, be committed, man. Yeah. Stay disciplined. You know, this is why commitment and discipline always kicks in, because, you know, if you're not committed and disciplined about it, then, you know, you may as well just go back to your normal daily thing, man. Go and have a sheikh kebab from the takeaway, which has been cooked, and, you know, or your chips and your doner kebabs and your pizza. You know, commitment and staying disciplined is something very hard for people to maintain. You know, like, I'll give you an example. During this lockdown, everybody's give up mentally. Many people, you know, look at this. What life? Alhamdulillah, you don't have no deen in your life. What is going to be life, man? Do you know what I mean? And, you know, you don't say what is life. Nothing's, everything, economy is going down and stuff. Bro, if you're going to think negative, it's going to make you mentally. It's going to seriously impact you. Oh. So my advice would be is, first of all, if you made that decision, be committed about it. And don't get us wrong. You are going to get people like certain brothers here, where you've got Mrs. Doubtfire and Naughty Professor laughing their head off, and they look at this guy, he's eating salad and that. You know what I mean? What is this guy, man?
Salad? I like salad.
Yeah. You know, or
listen,
you know,
I'm just a bad place in my life right now. I could eat well. I want it. I'm trying to get motivated right here.
There you go.
I'm just telling you, I'm in a dark place. I need to see the light. I just need to see the light. I need that motivation. I need you to kick me up back.
Look at that. I heard that back. I heard that back.
He's bro. He's talking. I'm thinking Mackie D. It's not on. It's not on. It's not, I'm just being real talk. I'm telling you how it is.
Real talk.
It's not good.
Coming back to real talk. So come back to real talk. If you're gonna do something, be serious about it. Discipline yourself, yeah, and allow yourself once in that week, yeah, to treat yourself, to going out, having some Mars bars, having your Snickers, bring all that fat in, you know, and then during the week, or it doesn't have to be like a Sunday, it could be like a Monday, it could be a Tuesday, it could be a Wednesday, it could be any day, you choose. But then through that week, be serious, say, you know, I'm going to do justice to my body. Number two is, you're always going to have, you know what they always say, you're always going to have haters. There's always going to be someone in front of you who tries to knock you down. Why? Because they're on that level and they want to bring you back to that level. And the thing is, when they're on that level, they don't even want to know you. When you go onto that level, they don't even want to know you, man.
So, do you know what it is? I think some of these people do it without even thinking. They're not doing it on purpose, but I think it's subconscious. They try and bring you down. They don't want to see you succeed.
Massively.
Allah Walam, you know, and, you know, as I say,
jealousy, bro.
And you know,
they want that.
And when you do get people like that, use it as a fuel, man, to say, look, it's worth
all your motivators.
Yeah,
bro, let me tell you something, yeah?
Best motivators, bro.
There's a guy, I read a book recently called Can't Hurt Me, right, by David Goggins. I highly recommend it, right? It's a mental thing, right? So he's a Navy SEAL, right? And he's like a top end type Navy SEAL. Now, what he talks about, a thing called taking souls, right? So Omar, what you talking about, your run, right? So when you're running and people are looking, you're like, what the hell's he doing? Who's he think he is? But you just keep going, right? You show them, they're like, he can't do what he thinks he can do, but you end up doing it, and they think, whoa. And it's that look, whoa, taking souls. That's what he talks about. He goes, get them. When they look at you like that, get them, work harder, and get it. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's a really good book. I really highly recommend it.
Highly recommend it, but it still made no effect on Mrs. Doubtfire on the back end there. So
No, I'm good to go.
Motivation, bro.
I'm good to
That's
go.
not motivation, bro.
It's gonna break him, mate.
I need to see the light. You can't break me, bruv.
What
You know
a guy!
that.
What a guy! No, but alhamdulillah. So
I think I could.
you know,
You haven't yet, alhamdulillah. Patthar dil, my wife calls me Patthar dil. You know what I mean? Stone-hearted.
I'll give you a butter. You get a butter right in your buta, mate, when I see you, mate.
I know where your trigger points are, Husky.
Yeah,
Probably.
there you go, mate.
Babies.
There you go.
I didn't say it.
Don't talk about the babies. That's it. Don't bring the babies into it. Everything else good.
No, but alhamdulillah, back to strategics, yeah. So basically, best way to explain it is when you've made that thought, have an action, have a structure in place, be disciplined, be serious about it. 2, use the fuel around you, yeah, the negativity and all that stuff. Because why? They see it, so they're gonna attack you, and this is gonna mainly for those who are having mental health issues. This is mentally gonna prepare you. Why? Because they want to put you down, and this is where you push yourself to say, "This is where I'm going to test myself now." Keep going.
And it's actually a good. Sorry, go on.
No, and when you don't see the results, people will. Because why? Success doesn't come. Yes, you'll get the people. Don't look. You know what it is. Don't worry. Don't worry about those people who give you the sandwich applause, man. Do you know what I mean? Look at those people who are going to give you saying, "What are you going to get out of it?" People who make that simple. What are you going to get out of it? What are you going to do? You're going to keep going. These are your fuels, man, to get you to the next level. Because they're going to push you harder. Because why? They see it. And they'll fear what you'll become. Because why? And it's not that they fear, it's, and sometimes don't think about it that way. It's not that they don't want you to be successful, is because they look at themselves and they says, I could have done that, but I failed. You know what I mean? So they'll fear how you come out of it.
I really believe, bro, you have to just be a lone ranger sometimes. You have to allow everybody, go focus on yourself, your own goals, aims in life, and get to work, bro.
I was about to say this as well. Let me 1 second. Let me just make this point, because I think you're absolutely right on that point. And I think this is something that can actually help a lot of people who are depressed, because when you've actually when you do this stuff, it feels like you've actually you have a sense of achievement. You've achieved something. And that can really build your self-confidence, your self-esteem, your motivation in a massive way. It's just a case of getting to that point where you actually see the change that you want. I'll give
you some of my achievement success, yeah. And like I say, my rewards are only Allah, and I don't like the showboats. And I think the brothers can justify that. I'm one of those brothers who just doesn't bother. I don't want to showboat it. But just to hopefully I can't inspire everybody, but I can inspire somebody, inshallah. But just in my Jahiliyyah days, yeah. I'm not going to say what I've been up to, but at my Jahiliyyah days, yeah. I was the first to come out of there. Allah blessed me with the first one to come out of there. Out of my people I used to hang around with, I was the first one to get out of there. And alhamdulillah, I had my so-called, I had my brothers, and alhamdulillah, some of them I still keep in touch with. Those brothers who were in the Jahiliyyah days, I was apparently the worst one out of all. People used to see me as the worst one out of the all. This guy is that bad. Dead on the streets, dead on streets, or he's going to be a really, really bad drug addict, yeah? Anyway, this is how, people looked at it. I was the worst one out of all of them. Alhamdulillah blessed me with Islam. How it happened, only my brothers know. And I thank Allah mostly. And sometimes, Allah bless me and Allah knows my intention morally. But, the love that I have for Allah is just only getting stronger. But for the Jahiliyyah days, I was the worst. I was the first to pull out. And alhamdulillah, those very, very boys, it was a lonely road, because I had to do it in front of them when they were doing the stuff that, I gave up with, and I was in front of them showing that example. And I thought, you know what? And there was times where I said, is it worth it? Should I just go back with these brothers and just fob it all off? I kept that mentality, and I said, it's going to work. Pull out. You do what you need to do. If it's on your own, you're on your own, mate. Alhamdulillah, those very brothers today are practicing Islam, slowly getting in there. They left as a few months when I completely went clean. They saw that example. The brother, they were ringing the brother, come up, bro, let's chill, man. All this X, Y, and Z, bro. We got things to do, man. Bro, I was like, nah, it's not happening.
Yeah.
The day those very brothers are sitting in their homes with their families, man. alhamdulillah, and now slowly that getting into Deen and stuff, but alhamdulillah, those very boys who see me on a walk alone, you know what they say? Don't follow the crowd, use your own direction. It works, man. This is a perfect example. Alhamdulillah, those very brothers I used to knock about with, who know me very, very well, very, very well, and they turned around and said, what it is, bro, it is. Some of them even some of them say, I envy that stuff. Because why? You did it, man. And it may not be the success that I want to see, but they see the success that they wanted to see. That they would walk in their doors to their mamas and their papas, and their mom and dads would smile on their face. I remember back in my Jahiliyyah days, constantly when I used to walk through the doors, and I'm sure brothers here get it, used to get it as well. And brothers who are on the level now, when they walk through their door, their mother's cussing them, their father's battering them. You know what I mean? Because why? Because their mother, no one knows you better than your mother and your father. And wallahi, when I changed my ways, my mother doesn't even say oof to me now, bro.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
That's what you call success, bro. That is when you know you're doing something right. Yes, my mom still gives it a few chitters here and there and saying, yeah,
standard.
Standard, isn't it? Because your mom loves you, man. She wants to see you doing well. But you know what it is? But alhamdulillah, she looks at how I eat. She even tells me, man, roti takat hai, yara, roti takat hai. You know what I mean? Eat roti, you know what I mean? Why you eat this salad, rabbit food, you know what I mean? This khargosh stuff, what you doing, you know what I mean? Look what you're doing, But
I got a question for you, bro. You ready?
Go ahead.
What's your thoughts on vegans?
Listen, all I'm saying is I'm
gonna get the vegan community after you, bro. What you saying on vegan?
All I'm saying is I love my meat. But if you're gonna come and advertise your vegan stuff on me, I'm gonna pin you right down. I'm telling you now. Don't come here. I respect you. I have no problem with you eating plants, although plants do have senses, less senses than an animal. Yeah, and let's not get in that debate. But if you're a vegan, all good, but don't come preach that stuff on me, man, because you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. You understand? You're gonna get it.
Listen, did you know this? Arnold Schwarzenegger is a vegan.
Yeah.
Have you seen that documentary on Netflix about it?
Maybe now. Look,
there's a documentary. A lot of sports people are, bro.
Let me tell you something on here. Arnold Schwarzenegger, right, and all these guys who are going to be, even David Haye went vegan. The boxer David Haye went vegan, yeah? Right, look, yeah. There is a time where your body, yeah, where it comes to a certain point where meat, yeah, like I feel it now as well, where meat becomes heavy. It feels heavy. So sometimes people switch that and keep the, like for example, for someone who's trying to make weight or stay a steady weight, when you eat meat, sometimes it makes you feel heavy. Like I'll go and have a Palmer, bro, and honestly, the buzz, that temporary buzz, yeah, that junk food that I have, yeah, makes me feel good. But then the aftermath, I'm like, oh my god, man, what have I done here?
What a lovely thing, eh? That's what you're thinking.
It's like cake, Tastes like
from
cake.
Car outside like cake.
You know what I mean? Not like Richie, you know what I mean? Just like a standard burger with no salad in that, you know what I mean? I like my garlic.
Him and food don't need to be in the same context. Just leave him out.
But you know what? I mean, I do look at it. I think, generally speaking, like a plant-based diet is good. Is a good thing to go on.
You don't need to,
but I think it's good. Look, we've got to be balanced in the whole thing as well, I guess.
Yeah,
that's what I was just going to come to. I think it's all to do with balance. Now, listen, Arnold Schwarzenegger and likes of other great superstars, they have a responsibility now. You know what I mean? And they need to show support. And it's not a bad thing what they're doing. But you know what it is? What they're showing is, look, Arnold Schwarzenegger, he's made it. He was Mr. Olympic, big movie star, you know what I mean? Famous. He's got it all, bro. He doesn't have to continue bodybuilding. Why is he still doing it? Because he still believes that he's a big role model, and two, he's showing people that, it's better, isn't it? You know what I mean? And if you get more fans, more better comes. And if you support these agendas out there, even though they get mega money for it, even though they support this agenda, people are supporting him. So which means he brings more money in. You know, look, you can even get vegan protein now, bro.
You get vegan mayonnaise, which I didn't get. I don't get vegan mayonnaise.
It's just basically doesn't no animal yeah, basically
without egg,
without milk and stuff in it.
Yeah,
you get it. So you know, when you support these agendas, they're on your side, bro. It's clever, bro. You've got to understand the market here. This is called networking. You got to understand the market here. Mentally, you're bringing revenue wherever you're going, bro. I'll be perfectly honest with you. Arnie will be laughing his head off behind the scenes. Vegans, I'm having this chicken doner right now, bro. I'm telling you, bro. But the thing is, look, people are using vegan and saying, how could you be cruel to this animal, man? It's not cool, bro. You know, if it was cool, why have we been given these? Why have we got canine teeth, man, to chew on meat?
That's true.
Because if that was the case, then we should all have what's the teeth called?
What's back teeth called?
Yeah,
the flat ones, the flat teeth.
Canines, I don't know.
Canines.
Anyway, I know dentist.
Okay, yeah, flat teeth. Yeah, where cows use
molars.
to chew on.
Molars.
To chew on.
You're just talking. You're just talking. You made that up.
He's talking bogus, man. Talking bogus.
They're called molars, right?
Look. Yeah, look. At the end of the day, yeah. If that was the case, if we were just given to eat like salad and stuff, we would have the same back tooth all around forward and in the front, yeah, to eat salad, bro. The fact we can chew on meat and stuff is a permissibility for us to have it, yeah. But look, people need to understand. Even plants have senses, man. They wake up. Okay, bro. Yeah, the moles team, man. Yeah, even the mole, yeah, bro. Even the plants have senses, man. They know they get the feeling of, obviously, you know, when they need the sun, it rises. They have, bro. Study, man. Study it. Even the plants have senses, man. They cry, bro. Do you know plants cry?
Ease off.
I'm not lying. I'm not talking alien. No. Honestly, I'm not talking alien.
Yeah? My sag is crying.
Look, I'm not talking alien here. I'm not talking alien here. But it's the truth. Plants have feeling, bro. They have senses, bro. But you know what I mean? But like, okay, if it's like saying a deaf person, yeah, okay, and a person who's normal, if he committed a crime, would you say to the judge that, listen, because he's deaf, give him a lesser judgment because he has two senses less than a normal human being? No, you wouldn't. You would give him his proper judgment for the stuff that he's done. So this vegan nonsense stuff, yeah, listen, you stick with that. I don't have a problem with it, but you preach that on me, I'm coming for you. I'm going to bury you to the ground so you don't come back to me again. Thank you very much. And you're most welcome.
Just a disclaimer.
Welcome, yeah, and you're most welcome.
He didn't mean that literally. It's figuratively.
I'm just speaking vegan. I'm just speaking vegan.
All right. Now, I think we're coming to the end of the show, guys.
Yes, we
it's
are.
been an interesting one. Jazakallah khair, Umar. I really appreciate it, man. I think it's been a really interesting topic, to be honest with you, and good discussion, alhamdulillah.
It's motivated me.
It hasn't, I lie.
I don't want to make any comments.
Let me elaborate that. You know what it is? It's motivated Mrs. Doubtfire to go to McDonald's now and have whatever he needs to have. His
halal Big Macs over there, mate.
Yeah, I know. It's all good.
Bro, everything halal over here, it's just wicked.
It's a free-for-all, bro, over there, bro. Dangerous, man.
Wild West up in here.
Speak of that, the masjids are open now, haven't they? The masjids are open now, yeah?
Yes. So the benefit of our listeners, I'm sitting in Saudi Arabia. The masjids are open.
Sorry, let people know.
Yeah. So the masjids are open.
Restaurants
everything's open. Everything, barbershops, the whole shebang, bro. I went for a haircut, right, bro? I was like going for heart surgery, man. The guy had the mask, the PPE. He had overalls. He had a plastic over his overalls. He had gloves on. Then he went in for it. You know what I mean? They're very well prepared, bro. Alhamdulillah. The masjids are nice, though. Masjids, everyone's 2 meters distance. You have to wear a mask. You have to bring your own prayer mat.
Alhamdulillah, you know what it is? At least they're moving. I think we're expecting a second wave here. Leicester's on a lockdown for 2 weeks again here.
So is that in Leicester?
Yeah, apparently it's come back with results that it's on an all-time high again. And obviously the bars are opening. It's going official on the 4th.
Bro, so, that's going to go nuts, bro. People are going to go crazy. I'm telling you. They're expecting a massive spend, you know.
Not just a matter of trend. We're expecting a second strike, bro. Restaurants are opening, bro, here. Not just bars, restaurants are opening, bro. You see all the Apple thing. Yeah, we just listened to Health and Fitness. Nah, let's go to Anissa's and have a pizza, man, and stuff like that, man. All the best, man.
Here, bro, it's actually quite quiet, to be honest with you. The barbershop wasn't busy. The restaurants are empty. The masjids aren't even that busy, to be honest, bro. People are still a bit scared to go out.
I mean, right now, it's not as massively busy right now here either. I mean, like you know, when we first started queuing to get into Morrison's, it was quite difficult. There were a lot of queues and stuff, but now it's like died down quite a lot. It's just back to normal viewing, really. But from what you're saying, if they're opening up everything like that, bro, if they're not phasing it and opening everything up, nah, man, that's you're looking at a second wave there.
Yeah, hopefully, inshallah, it won't be too bad. I think people want some sort of normality, really, where they can just go and have a few. Apparently, they're saying now that there's an app. So before you go out, even in the bars, you have to download the app, the bar you're going to. You got to order your drinks and pay there. Then someone comes over, you 2-minute distance, you can't sit with anyone. Bro, what's the fun of that? Do you know what I mean? So
I don't think it's going to be like that, bro. Honestly, I think there's going to be a lot of people who just break the rules and people are going to have a free-for-all. And that's been happening yesterday.
I'm not going to lie. I went to the run the other day, you know, when we had that 2 days of great sunshine. I went to use the Tamworth Hills, yeah? And I'm not going to lie, students, man, literally on the hill, absolutely going bonkers. No 2 meters, no nothing. Bro, they don't care, man. They don't care.
My daughter goes nuts for that stuff because, like when I'm driving around and stuff and going, we went to Jesmond, but on the drive there, she sees like groups of people. She's like winding the window down. She's like, social distancing.
I'm all good, man. May Allah reward your daughter, man. You know what I mean? She's doing right. Bro, it's true, man. It's true, man. But look, on that note, I just want to say that, you know, if there's anything that I've said that is offensive, it wasn't intentional. That was just, you know, me just being a bit of an idiot every now and then.
Vegans.
Sorry, vegans. I love you, really. You know, send your vegan protein. I'm happy to take it, no problem. You know what I mean? But yeah, anyway, that's that. But Mrs. Doubtfire and Nutty Professor over there, all the best. You know what I mean? But no, honestly,
level. We're not going to stoop to your level, mate.
Oh, I like that, bro. I like that. You'll never be on my level.
Bring the good deeds. Bring.
So good, you're never going to be on my level.
Brothers and sisters who are listening, Jazakallah khair for listening and viewing and watching. If you do have any questions about the show today, please direct them to our brother Umar. All you got to do is what are you doing? Is message the Fast FM inbox or newcastlefastfm@gmail.com and our brother Umar. For FAO Umar.
Yes. FAO, not FYI. My bad. FAO Umar, and Umar will respond, inshallah.
Inshallah. All right. On that note,
on that note,
brothers and sisters, I do make a disclaimer. If we have said anything that is wrong, it's from ourselves. Anything that if we've offended anyone, our apologies. It's never our intention to offend anyone. And on that note,
anything good, that's from Allah.
We're not medical experts. This was not health advice in any way, shape, or form.
By the way, Mr. Genius, before you start babbling on and all that stuff, thanks for explaining the stats of showing why we should be healthy in it. Obviously, you wanted to cover your big McDonald's vibe in that, but thanks for telling the stats.
We are the opinion of stats.
Share them the benefits of staying healthy, please. You know what I mean? You did your homework. You couldn't even advertise it.
Listen, we are the epitome of these stats. Look at this, right? 67% of men are obese or overweight. 60% of women are obese or overweight by the NHS in the UK. That's this video right here, right? 2/3 overweight and obese, and one of them is just he's dinari, mashallah, right? And then
he's gone.
He got upset.
That's that nonsense. He's upset. He left. There he is.
He left.
There he is. There.
Put him back in, right? And then there's 20%.
I gotta go, mate. Husky.
Yeah. This is how people say. Useless.
The flow wasn't there. You didn't need them. Okay. Next time, prepare your own shows.
All right, brothers and sisters. Thank you for listening. Jazakumullah khairan. Anything good we've said is from Allah. Anything bad we've said is from ourselves and our own nafs. And on that note, Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam.
End of the show, man.
Let me do it, are you? You're gonna let me end it. Or let me end it with the video. I'm gonna end it with the video.
No, not the video.
Let me.
No, don't end the video.
I like the video.
Trust me. Why are you still on the video? Why's your face there? Take your face off.
Tune in to Newcastle Fast FM.
Fast FM in Newcastle.
Newcastle Fast FM. And make sure you tune in to Newcastle Fast FM.
You're on Newcastle Fast FM. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Newcastle FM.
On Newcastle Fast FM.
Newcastle Fast FM.
Newcastle Fast FM. Tune in to Newcastle Fast FM. Like and subscribe on the Facebook and on YouTube.